The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like it. Welcome, folks, to what promises. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
The shot's good from Atkins. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo, Harden out there with Ellis. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The spotlight in this one is on the 2 MVP candidates. So I asked MP about facing off against Giannis, and he told me with his physicality and motor, we know we can't guard him individually, but we've got to defend him as a unit. It's going to take constant communication and solid rotations. He understands it's a demanding task. Guys, back to you.
Constant communication is going to be key. One of the toughest matchups in the league for sure, DA. Thank you. And here's Giannis. After the three-pointer from Atkins, Antetokounmpo passes to Harden. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's LeVert, and Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Fires for 3. No good from Atkins. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
And the Bucks making a change here. Howard's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
So it's the Lakers now, following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. The kick outside to Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Atkins. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. Atkins, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 13 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Howard. Here's the three. And again, the Bucks miss. Los Angeles leading by 3 on the court for the Bucks. Jones is out there with Howard. And there's Jackson. And it's Smith. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. No good from Atkins. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's Joseph in the corner. And the Bucks miss again.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Jackson misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Joseph. Back to Howard. Jones with the screen on Reed. Howard can't hit. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Orlando. Jackson with the screen. Here's Atkins. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Joseph. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Count that one.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to LeVert. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hartenstein with the screen on Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Ellis is checked in. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Makes it 2 points there from Atkins. He's got 20. 1:16 left now here in the second. Pass to Ellis. Now Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Atkins. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now here's LeVert. His last outing, he had 8 points. Harden can't hit.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Atkins guarded by Harden. No good from Atkins. Harden left side. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers on top. They lead by 6. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Well, we all know the three-pointer was a big part of your game, Kenny, in an era where they simply didn't shoot that many. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance from Atkins.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Jackson is out there with Davis. Then it's Butler. Then it's Connect. And it's Atkins in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report.
And any shot over half court is within Harden's range. He's one of the game's elite scorers of all time.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Atkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Atkins, guarded by Harden. Gets it to fall on the bucket from Atkins. 27 points for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Jackson, a screen on Harden. Atkins, guarded by Harden. And here's Davis for three. Hands it from downtown. Davis has got 8 points.
Now remember, AD only made 3 three-point shots in his first 3 seasons. Try and say that fast. So he's added that dimension to his game.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Lakers making a switch here. Good Shafino's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Jones checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Howard in for James Harden. Ellis, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson, a screen on Ellis. Here's Atkins. The shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
LeVert kicks to Ellis. Here's Howard. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
No good from Atkins. Bucks trail by 4. Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Saric comes in for Jackson. The Bucks also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Noel in for Ellis. Here's Noel. He's covered by Atkins. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The shot's good from Atkins.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Noel, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Atkins passes to Saric. From past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Pass to Jones. Here's Noel. No dice from the high post.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Atkins, and he hits the jump shot. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead. Now Noel. No good with the layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely.
All right, fans, this is the fourth quarter, which means you need to get up right now and get loud.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Jackson. Howard is out there with Jones. Then it's Johnson, and it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And the 3 ball is good.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bucks trail by 5. And here is Johnson. Driving the lane. Good D by Williams.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Atkins passes to Davis. It's up a 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Atkins. He has 38 in the game.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Lakers leading by 8. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ellis outside. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Atkins. Drills the 3-pointer. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And it's Butler stuffing it right back through.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Adkins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Giannis showing creativity.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Book it on the money from Atkins. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
It's good from long range.
We know this about Harden. He's got every trick in that bag.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Giannis passes to Hartenstein.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Atkins. A rebound by the Bucks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The three. LeVert grabs the miss.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here are the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Adkins passes to Butler. There's the triple. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Atkins. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first